Okay guys, this is the big risk fight video everyone was looking forward to for quite a while. I should say though, I actually, sorry you're going to hear my mouse clicking because I'm still playing on another account. I actually wasn't recording audio for most of these because a lot of these were recorded while I was at college. Like I said before, I'm there more than I'm home actually, if you don't count sleeping. I'm actually at college more than I'm at home, so it's kind of hard for me to do live audio recordings. First of all, because I don't bring my microphone. Second of all, because even if I did, it just wouldn't there's really no way for me to do that without feeling like a total freak. And look at that XP drop, 440 XP for the kill. It's pretty good PK right there. We got the Fury Darkbow PK. But yeah, a lot of these were done in silence, so I apologize for that. But this is World 337 Pking. It does take me a very long time to find risk fights because about 90% of the people who risk fight here are first of all, very experienced, and they do this all the time. And second of all, because they are peers and they're fucking cunts. That's mean. Not all peers are bad. Not all of them are bad. But just the vast majority of them typically they want to do like BGS risk fight, which BGS is around the equivalent of a Darkbow and a Fury. So if you take that, I mean, that's pretty big risk for me, first of all, but on top of that, they usually just get a decent hit with a BGS, like that's like a 30 plus, and then just go into a Rambo as Granite Maul. And since I'm in Void, I obviously have very low defensive bonuses, and they're usually very high HP, and they, like I said, are really good at PKing, so there's really no way that I can kill them with a Darkbow unless I do some crazy prod spec on top of like a Venge stack and a good MSB hit right before it. It's a lot easier for them to kill me than for me to kill them, so it's kind of frustrating for me to fight them. As you can see here, I fought this guy. He didn't want to bring Gilded Legs because he had a Dragon two-hander, and like I figured, okay, just get risk that's equivalent to a Darkbow. So he did, and once again, we did get pretty fucking lucky against this guy with another huge XP drop, 417. Doesn't happen all the time. Like I said, a lot of these fights are taken out. I mean, like, you see stuff like this happen, but this is, 15, 20 fights sometimes. Okay, maybe not 15 to 20, but I'd say usually roughly maybe 10 fights that it takes for me to get a kill. And, it's not always a kill. Sometimes it's death. It's kind of frustrating. So, just throwing that out there. So I think I'm going to do... I'm just going to keep you guys... I'm just going to live commentate one version of this video, and then I'm going to also make a video that is just, like, a lot shorter and has just music over it, and I'm going to see if I like the other one better, because obviously this one doesn't have very much live commentary. It's just this. So not much I can really do there. It took me a long time to get these clips, like I said before, because I'm in school all the time, so I don't really get much time to play RuneScape at all, and when I do, I don't always want to play this account. I've been having a lot of fun playing on my main, doing Derek PKing, as well as I did start an Iron Man, like I mentioned before, so look forward to seeing videos on that. I'm currently actually extremely progressed on it. To those of you who want a real-time update, I have 135 quest points right now, so and almost 1,200 skill total. But I'm not going to start uploading those for a little bit longer, because it's once again the same situation that I had with my LA vs Everything series, where I don't want to upload a video a week and then get to a point where, oh shit, it's real time now and it takes me 2 or 3 weeks to make each one of these videos. I want to be able to have maybe like 4 or 5 months worth of content lined up, just so that I can have a release all the time, and you guys don't have to wait these like 9 to 10 days between releases. It's just kind of ridiculous, and I have to admit, extremely unprofessional of me. Although I do say this all the time, this is a hobby. This isn't my job. So, and you can see right there that BGS PK, that took me so fucking long to kill that guy. We fought like 20 times, and he was pulling the OP Granite Maul thing, like I said before, and he 1 HP'd me, or like 2 HP'd me several times, and it's really difficult for me to kill them, because like I said, on top of the fact that you basically have to get a kill with the Darkbow, also this guy tried to fucking rush me afterwards, and I tried to be pro and kill him, but he had someone healing him and avenging him, which is unfortunate, because I probably could have killed him, actually. But yeah, it's unfortunate because obviously in a risk fight, I do this too, so I'm not saying there's anything like bad about this, but obviously everyone anti-fires, and as a ranger, you really only have 2 options of killing someone, and that's basically get a D-fire or get a D-bow, like a huge hit with a D-bow, like a D-bow prod hit. So it's really hard to pick up kills like that. I mean, obviously Venge stacks and stuff are important, but in this day and age where 90% of people use Guthix rests, and a bunch of people just eat, like double eat, sometimes triple eat with a brew and a Karam, it is really hard to get that damage stacked up to be enough to actually kill them. And here I get, there's an example of my typical specs of an 8-8. But yeah, it's kind of unfortunate. that this is the way it is. And I want to mention this too, because I'm sure some of you who are looking at the bank, like every time if you see a clip of my bank, I do go randomly BHPK sometimes, and I record it, but if I just, like, get maybe 1 kill and 1 death, and I don't think the kill's that great, I'm usually not going to make a video out of it, because obviously, like I said, I'm only on for about 30 minutes at a time, so I'm not going to go like, okay, here's a little 30-minute thing, get 2 or 3 fights, here's another 30-minute thing, 2 or 3 fights of BHPKing. I'm trying to do a lot more risk fights, because it works in my time a little bit better. But yeah, this guy actually didn't have Vengeance, so it's interesting that he wanted to fight me, and he was fighting me with melee for a long time. I don't know why he decided to switch with range. He had a much lower range level than me, but for some reason, he was getting these crazy hits, man. And there were several times he spec-tabbed on me. That's why I feel bad for this right here. I let him hit me first with his spec before I tabbed. Like, he had PID on that, so it was just a really stupid risk on my part, because I knew he was going to get first hit. I don't think that was really PID war. I think he was 1 tick ahead of me, so I knew he was going to get first hit there. But then in PM, he starts flaming me, and he's like, well, you tabbed on my spec, or you spec tab, blah, 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 blah. Even though his hits had already gone off, and there's no way I would have died to that. I mean, I may have died to his recoil, which would have been really unfortunate. But yeah, I did kill him here. It was just a dark bow PK. I shouldn't say just a dark bow, because that's still a substantial amount of money. As well as a Carol's bow. I don't know why he was using a Carol's bow either. That's really not a common thing anymore. And I should also mention that most of the people I fight these days use knives, and I don't really know how to do the knife to dark bow combo to get it like a proper 1 tick. I need to practice that. I might practice that on my range tank or something, so I don't have to waste supplies on this account. But if I can learn to do that, I feel like I'd have a lot more KO potential against pures and shit like that, because knives, obviously, they fuck up pures, and then it kind of catches them off guard. Although I do have to admit that whenever I fight with knives, I let my HP get low, because it's really hard for me to pay attention to that, because, like I said, I'm not used to PKing with them. So this is, I think, another pure. Yeah, I'm fighting another pure here. I think it was just a dark bow versus his Robin, because he said he would X me or something like that, because I said I didn't want to fight pures. But yeah, obviously this is kind of the reason why. Pures have very high HP, like I mentioned before. And then this guy was actually DDSing. I think that's why I agreed to fight him, because I don't really mind fighting DDS pures. They're actually enjoyable to fight. It's not just like alright, who's going to spec first kind of thing. It, in my opinion, takes a little more talent to do that with a DDS, but there you go. He fucking prods me. I'm a little bit angry at the time, but I got over it. That was a good fight to him. And yeah, I gotta say, it was a good fight. It was the first time I think I've actually died to a DDS pure. Once again, Void, people say it's really overpowered, and it is damage-wise, but armor-wise, it's pretty much paper-thin. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, well, after that unfortunate Devo loss, got quite a few things to sell here, and hopefully we'll be a pretty decent cash stack, but I'm going to need to, oh, that BGS sale. I'm going to need to get a lot of items. Like, I'm going to need to buy a lot of sharks and all this random stuff. Maybe I should go repair that Carol's crossbow. Can I not sell a combat bracelet? Okay, I can't sell that. I guess I have to go use all the charges on it, probably. I'll do that another time. I'm not too concerned with that right now. But that's a lot of fucking money. That's green cash. And we're probably going to have about 20 mil at this point, which is fucking awesome. Like, I don't even know how to put that into words. That's just fucking awesome. Wow, that Guthix Dehyde PK looked a lot more impressive on the ground than it did in the GE. But yeah, so that's pretty cool. I don't know if I'm going to go ahead and buy a blowpipe or anything. I mean, I should, because it might be a cool weapon to PK with, but for now, I think I'm going to do a little bit more high-risking, maybe. I'm not really sure, because all these are recorded at completely different times, so I can't really tell you, like, what the next recording is going to be or anything like that. We also have 19 emblems right now, but bam, look at that, 19 million coins. Yeah, I need to buy a lot of stuff. I did end up having to buy some more dragon arrows and some more dragon bolts from risking and shit like that. You know, I used a shit ton of them. There's a lot of fights that I just don't include in the videos, because quite frankly they're pretty boring, and you know, if there's no winner and there's just a clear tally, as well as MSB scrolls. Actually, I lost a few of these in BH because I just, like I said, got really addicted to using them. But yeah, so I've been stocking up on supplies here and there, but other than that, not too much has changed. Like I said, I need to spend a couple mil getting potions, tabs, runes, probably some more Karams, recoils, dueling rings, and shit like that, which does kind of suck, but you know, we're definitely making some significant progress. Unfortunately, there's just some times when I get really frustrated, and I feel the need to say this. I'm sorry, it's going to be like a couple minutes talking clip right now, like including what I've already said. But if there's a time when I like yell like how the fuck did you survive or something like that, it's not because, okay, well, sometimes it's because person saving, but 99% of the time it's just because they saw it coming and my 450 XP drop isn't enough to kill them and they live it. But yeah, I never really get legitimately pissed off or anything in the making of these videos, except obviously when I lost that fucking Debo. That was pretty frustrating. But that's just because I'm fucking stupid and that's my own fault. I do kind of get a little frustrated sometimes, but usually it's only when people say things like sit or like fuck you, or it's just they just talk shit, because it's obviously it's a game that's based 100% on RNG, very very minimally skill based in terms of PKing especially. So just throwing that out there. Yeah, we're definitely making some progress. Okay, I didn't even watch back the last clip, so I have no idea what I was talking about. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I think what I'm going to do is just leave this version up with the commentary on it, because I know it's not live commentary, but I think you guys would enjoy this. I'll put some background music in or something like that. Just, I feel like you guys would probably like this more than, oh my god, I'm getting text messages, I'm so special. And I do want to apologize again for the lack of uploads on my channel. And the lack of PVM content. I know a lot of things I've been uploading lately. In fact, all the things I've been uploading lately are PKing. And I know a lot of you guys subscribe for that, and I really do appreciate it. You guys are, look at that fucking crazy damage right there, dude. This is the first time I've played on this account for about a week when I got this kill right here. But I do want to thank you guys for all the new subscribers, all the feedback, all the likes and things like that on the videos. It actually does make me really, really happy to see that, you know, to see you guys still viewing and still subbing, even though I don't upload as much anymore. It means a lot, and like I said before, I'm working on Iron Man. I will get that content up as soon as I can, and I hope you guys are excited for that. Please leave some comments. You know, just say hi, even if you're just a lurker. Just say hi, throw some shit in the comments. Say pickles, I don't fucking care what you want to say, man. Hashtag the longest fucking thing you can ever say in a hashtag, I don't know. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Drop a like, drop a sub. I will see you guys in the next release. I don't know when that'll be. It'll probably be a while, and I apologize for that in advance. But I'll see you guys then. Peace out, and thanks for watching.